Now, not only 3,000 Scoundrels, it's now more than 3,000.
Yes, it is 6,396 Scoundrels, in fact, but that doesn't have much of a ring, so instead, that's roughly double, and this is 3,000 Scoundrels, double or nothing.
That sounds good. So this is the first expansion. I don't know if there's going to be another expansion, but just in case, first expansion of 3,000 Scoundrels. And hello, I'm Stella, and
I'm Tarrant.
From the Dice Tower, and we are going to play a few rounds of 3,000 Scoundrels with the expansion.
Yes, this game, so this is the first expansion to the game 3,000 Scoundrels, designed by Cory Konieczka and published by Unexpected Games. And as we sort of alluded there before, this is a game, it's a game of bluffing, it's a game of gaining cards and very rapid engine building. And it derived its name because all of the Scoundrel cards that you'll be getting for engine building, sorry I held that upside down, are formed by sliding two cards together. So
it's very unique.
Crafting these cards.
Yeah, which means that it combines to, that many potentially
finding a trait and a job. So there were 3,000 combinations in the base game. There are now almost 6,400 with the new things that come in this expansion.
Yes. So
let's very quickly take it down
to the overview of the base game first, and then we're gonna introduce you what are new things in the new expansion.
Yes. So here we are. We each have a player board, and this is the general area. And we each have 7 poker cards, which range from ace to 6 with a 0. And on every turn, we play one of these cards face down into a slot. Does not have to be the matching slot.
We'll see it.
But every one of them gets played down into a slot. If you think the other player has played a card which doesn't match its slot, you can call them out on it by dropping a henchman on it. This is part of the bluffing.
Liar!
And you can get rewards if you're right and penalties if you're wrong. And then on each turn, you will take the actions based on the slots you put your card in. Then you'll either recruit a Scoundrel, paying the cost, adding it somewhere onto your board, or you can take a location action, which is the sheriff's office here in the base game. You can just gain a bit of extra money, or you can get your henchman out of jail. As you build up these cards, they give you various powers. Sometimes they combo with your slots. So here, if I played an ace card, not only would I get the ace effect, but I would get this corrupt journalist's effect because that is an ace, that has an ace slot card on it. Ultimately, the game is all about collecting tech. So thematically, we're in Wild West society that has been...
yes, where there's the traveler who has vanished but has dropped a bunch of
tech.
Is it the Wild West? No.
It sounds a little Wild West. See, it's kind of a Knights of Sidonia type of thing going on here.
Yes.
So it's all about collecting these safes. Most of the points are on these safes, and you can use a scouting action to look at one, and you can use a steal action to take one, and you can hold up to 3. And you also mark these safes with how much tech you want to pretend they have in them, and if these marks are accurate, then whoever takes it is going to score more points for it. And then there are lots of different ways that can combo around. It's a quick game. It plays over either 2 or 3 rounds, and we're going to show you 2 rounds here so we can show you everything that is new with double or nothing.
What are news?
So there are several things that are new. They're not modules. You throw everything into the game at once. So I'll show you what you can see here. We've got this extension board, so this was not part of the base game. This goes on here, gives you room for 2 more Scoundrels, and for debts. So at any point you can pick up a debt to gain $2 if you need it, or there are various card effects that will give you debts. Debts sit face down. They'll be worth -2, -1, or 0 points at the end of the game if you've not cleared them. And there are some things that will let you get rid of them. You've also got a new location up here, the loan office, where you can go and pay those off. So that is there's a whole lot of things that the debts introduce and a whole lot of characters who do things with those debts. we have introduced new safes. So if you've played the basic game, the safes, they're your major source of tech, and they're basically just
Technically, that's secret.
things from, well, these are base game
Oh,
safes.
the base game,
So
sorry,
these
yes,
are
yes.
from the base game. It's just something from modern society with an amount of tech points on it. Now, in this, you discard the original safes. All the safes now have some more interesting end-game scoring objectives on them. So I'm going to show you one of the unused safes. As you say, it's meant to be secret, but I'll show you this here. This one here, when you steal it, you flip it face up immediately, and it gives you an ongoing ability as well as these tech points at the end of the game. That's another flip face up. That's another flip face up.
There you go.
Terrible examples. But there are some here where at the end of the game...
Now I know what that is.
Yes. At the end of the game, if you have met a certain objective, it will increase the number of points that comes on that card.
Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to shuffle this at least a slightly mystery. Thank you.
So in addition to that, there are safe modifiers. More sleeves and more cards to craft. And as you add these on top, 3 safes in each of these regions has a modification which completely changes its end-game scoring or its ongoing bonus, covers what was there, but leaves the original points visible.
There's a chance that it's probably better for 3 rounds rather than 2, but as Tarrant said, we're going to show 2 in this pocket playthrough.
Yes.
The solo mode in this one as well.
There's a new solo mode that comes, which we're not showing here.
Yeah.
There's another new location. So with the newspaper, when you go up to here with a newspaper reporter, you can spend $1 and get a debt to scout another safe. So particularly if you've got things that work really well with lots of scouting, that gives you another way of doing so. And
you have to start with?
You have to start with your 0 card in your hand. So you will definitely bluff at least once in round 1. Couple of other things and effects
There's no 0. Obviously, there's no 0.
A couple of other things and effects may come out as we start to play, but I think with that we will go straight into it.
Yeah.
We'll go straight into it. So who's first?
1, 2, 3. You go first.
I am first. Alright, so first thing is first, I'm going to play this card into my 2 slot. That's going to let me scout a safe and then mark it. So I'm going to have a look at... I'm going to go to the estate, have a look at this one. Okay. And I will mark that with a 6.
You'll mark that one with a 6.
I will.
Ooh. Is that a 6?
You should go and get it. It's very powerful.
Maybe I should get it.
Okay, so that was my planning, that was my action. Now I go and either recruit a scoundrel or go to one of these locations. And I'm going to very quickly... I didn't get any money that round, and I like the look of Nosy Pickpocket. Nosy Pickpocket, after you scout a safe, gain $2 and steal $1 from an opponent.
Oh!
So it sounds like a good money spinner, but I don't have enough money to purchase it, so I'm going to take a debt as a free action.
Might as well.
To grab $2.
And we'll show how this one works as well.
And then I'll discard.
Are you revealing the underneath of the debt?
No, no one gets to look at that until the end of the game.
Oh.
Alright, so I'll pop my Nosy Pickpocket up here, up in the corner.
It doesn't matter anyway, right? Where it is. So
not unless it's got an arrow to it.
That's actually true.
Right. Then those slide down. There's a slight difference to how the saloon works in the expansion. Instead of having one completely layered deck, there is a purple deck and a green and black deck. And there'll always be 1 purple and 2 greens or blacks.
So hence that is the green.
Yes. So I will assemble my new scoundrel.
Oh, that has got a yellow, orange background.
And some high vis. They've got a little bit more
futuristic,
generous on the anachronisms in the expansion, which is really fun. Yeah. So we've got a logical engineer. That sounds like most engineers I know.
Are you looking at yourself, Tarrant?
I'm looking at every engineer I know.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
Very cheap card there.
Oh yeah, so it's only 1, and you either gain $3 or gain 1 debt to scout a safe at a site and mark it. That actually sounds good, but look at this, the orange thing.
Yes, so this is a new type of scoundrel called a maverick. And this orange icon means that you trigger that when you put a henchman onto another player's slot of that number. So
Yes.
you will activate that out of turn.
Yeah, and that's also the henchman logo in there.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wouldn't mind getting that, but first I have to do my other turn.
Yes.
All right, I will play this. And then I will scout a save also at a side, then mark it. So this is the possible numbers of the save. I will try to scout this one in the laboratory. Okay. Now, you can always look at it if you forget, I believe, so that, you know, it's not a memory game, which is great. I would forget and I will keep looking at it. And I will mark it with a mark of 4. Okay. And I will try to buy, not try, I will buy this Scoundrel. It seems to be interesting, so I will take the logical engineering. I like the look of this. This looks like Obama, I swear.
A little bit, holding a blackboard.
Yeah.
$1.
I can't afford it. Thank you very much.
And now we have another maverick. We have a split one coming into play now.
Ooh.
Speedy Undertaker with some rollerblades. So again, you know, a little bit fun with the anachronisms. Free, this particular Scoundrel. Completely free.
Oh, it comes with a dead body. No, it's not even dead. Somebody in the coffin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, you can either activate it on your turn with a 3 or on another player's turn by putting a henchman on their 3. Well, with a completely free Maverick sitting there, I can just go straight into safe stealing, I think. I don't need to worry too much about money this round. So I'm going to play on my 5.
I'm going to call it a bluff. Joink.
Very mean, but okay.
What do you mean very mean? What? You lying? Lies, maybe potentially.
Okay, and then I'll steal a safe from a site. So I am going to steal this one. It is not a flip face up immediately, so I'll just put it in here.
There, face down, yeah.
And there is a change to the rules around safes as well. In the original game, you can only hold as many safes as the round number you are in. Now you can hold
As
3
many.
at any time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've stolen that safe. I'm going to recruit the Speedy Undertaker and replenish that again from the green and black deck.
Sounds very convenient there. You play that at the right time. Like, you combo it so much, that's why I call it a bluff. I don't know, I'd be lucky. Now, you didn't play any, well, I didn't put it in number 2 or 3, so I didn't get any bonus, unfortunately. I'll play this card in number 4. That nothing's actually triggers from playing this. We haven't actually shown how this thing triggers. And then I will gain $4. Doodly do. And then,
Healthy.
sorry,
One more.
4. Yep. And then I will buy this watchful photograph. Might come handy. Either gain $3 or discard this to gain 1 reputation. So I will put it right here. Paying 1, 2, 3, 4. Money come, money gone so easily, but this Scoundrel might be helpful to me. And let's craft the next card.
Yep, let's replenish.
You can see that now it's the black.
Yes, so the
One.
greens are done very early on in the game. So we have a hasty mob. That sounds like a pretty typical type of mob. Very debt heavy, this one. Mobs are causing a lot of damage, clearly. At the start of your turn, gain $1 and a debt, and then spend $3 and gain another debt to steal a safe from a site.
Wow, okay.
I don't think that sounds very profitable unless
No.
I've got something else that combos with debts.
That's true, that's true.
So I'm on a money bench this time, so I'm going to play 4. That's going to give me $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not going to hire a Scoundrel this round. I'm going to use the new newspaper location. So this allows me to spend $1 and gain 1 debt.
Wow, that heavy, Tarrant.
Yep. To scout a safe at a site and mark it. So I'm going to scout this one. Okay, that looks rather interesting.
Rather
whether good or not, I'm not sure. I'll pop a 4 on it. And then, because I scouted a safe, I gain $2 from the bank. Oops, and I nick one of yours.
That pickpocket needs to go.
That pickpocket is helpful. Now, because as in the standard game, anytime one of these is used, we discard a scoundrel. And we do need to see the discard pile because sometimes that comes into play, like with my Speedy Undertaker. There's a purple that got discarded, so we replace it with another purple.
All right, it is my go.
This is a blabbing lawyer, so client, what is it? Lawyer-client confidentiality not high on this lawyer's list.
Right. So I simply we'll scout a safe. I want to scout. Let's try this one. Okay. So let's do this. Let's be consistent. Shall we?
Sure, because consistency is exactly what you're after in safe scouting.
Yeah, of course. That is my actions. Now, because I did that, that is actually corresponding to that. And I can either gain 3 or discard this to gain reputation. I will gain 3. It's my money making out the Tarrant's
Thievery.
Yeah, thievery. And then now I have this. I can actually recruit up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like the look of this wise automaton. It gives me flexibility on the card. So less likely give me flexibility so that I won't have to lie. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I'm going to put it there. It is 5.
I also like the look of it because it triggers off a 3, which means that even if I don't think you're lying, it gives me the ability to put my henchman on there. So, there's a whole element of that to the game as well.
Yes.
Now we have, this is the generous scapegoat. So this is another expansion one. Discard this to lose up to 2 debts and free up to 2 henchmen.
Ooh.
But only if you're skint at the start of your turn and gain $3. So it's very situational.
Yes. Well, I have $0 now, but I can't even afford it. Anyways.
I shall finish by playing a 3.
I think that's a bluff. Zoink.
Very well. So here we have the first time a Maverick gets used. So I resolve my phase 2 first, which is I gain $3.
But I'm putting myself in this situation now that Tarrant say, okay, Stella will encourage to put her henchman on that card when I play it here. It means like I better not bluff so that she got it wrong. And anyways, I still get $3.
Yep. I also, and strictly speaking, before you get it's $3 one, but I also have my rollerblading Undertaker who gains money equal to half the cost of the top discarded Scoundrel. So another 2.
Wow, good.
This fills me up with money. I've got plenty to play with.
Wow. Yeah, you can get this blabbering lawyer.
Yes, I don't think I want the blabbering lawyer. Not a very strong one, but the generous scapegoat could be interesting.
Handy,
if I can get into the position where I can use it, then I can get rid of my debts.
Yeah.
And use my henchmen a little more liberally.
You haven't used any of your henchmen yet?
Not yet. I think you're very trustworthy this round.
Oh, you reckon? Okay.
So I'll spend 5, I'll grab the
Yes, I am. I am trustworthy. That's what I meant to say. I am trustworthy. You can trust me with your money.
Okay, and we go to the mocking innkeeper. After you play a card into the same slot as a previous player, you use a scoundrel from the saloon.
Oh, nice. All right.
Nice flexibility on that.
Okay, that's my last turn. This is the end of the round. This is the last one. I want to steal a safe from a site. I've looked at 2.
That's the most likely one to be a bluff. So.
I will take this one. Okay, can you... No, I'll keep it. We'll reveal at the end of the game. How's that? Okay?
Okay.
Done. And I will not buy anything. I only have $3. I simply gain $2 from the sheriff's office, but this card is discarded.
Yes, Hasty Mob is gone.
Yeah, and then more is being crafted, and that would be the end of the round. While Tarrant's... Ooh!
Cocky
is it?
Marshall. It's the mainstay of many
Gain $4.
seasons, I think.
So 3 or 4, gain $4, then use sheriff office ability. Oh, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. That seems like a good money spinner, that.
I know. All right, so let's
Bluffing
resolve.
time.
Yeah, let's resolve yours first.
Okay, so you said I bluffed on this 3, which
Oh,
I did not, so
goes to jail,
henchman goes to jail. And you said I bluffed on this 5,
which you
I
did.
did.
Haha.
So you get your henchman back, I lose a reputation, and
I
you
gain
gain
1.
a reputation.
And yours is this one. So you say 5. It is 5. Goes to jail. So these are the cards not being revealed because there's no henchman that has not changed from the base game.
Yep.
And it's shuffled back and put at the bottom of the deck.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, and then we draw 4 or draw up to 4 new cards.
Mm-hmm.
And move on to round 2. So this will be the last of our quick game.
And because I have the first one in the reputation, I mean the highest reputation,
Yep, you get to choose.
I get to
who
choose
goes
first, which I will choose me.
Okay.
I want to get that card, the Cocky Marshall one. It seems good. Start by playing this one, my 3, face under, and gain $3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Great. And because I play a 3, I will draw 1 poker card.
And because I have a Maverick and I marked your 3, I
course.
gain money equal to half the cost of the top card, which is
$2.
2. So that might not have been a very... You're probably not bluffing there. That might not,
Like the
might not be a
Centauri is.
very good use of my money, but I can free some henchmen with my scapegoat.
That's
as long
actually
as I
true.
can manipulate the situation.
Good point. All right, then I will recruit this Cocky Marshall. Hello. Only cost me 3.
Yes.
That's
I like this one, a burly butler.
oh, what does it do?
Spend $3 to make each opponent lose a reputation.
Oh,
On a 3 or a 5. That's not bad.
that's a lot of
cost
money
7.
though. Yeah.
I have 9. I can afford that.
This is as you guess, you know, there's so many combinations that you can see in these Scoundrels that you can recruit. It's just basically unlimited,
Yes.
almost. Well, as you said, 6,000 and
6,396.
where's that word coming from? Where's that numbers coming from?
I used a calculator before we filmed. I mean, I calculated it.
Okay, well, we don't need to know how you found it, but I believe you.
Alright, I shall play an ace. That will let me scout. We'll have a look at this. Interesting. I shall mark that with a 3. After I scout a safe, I gain $2 and steal one of yours.
Oh, damn.
So I go up in funds, and I like the look of Burly Butler. I can make you lose reputation with that. And I feel like that, but it's a good way to spend money to just cost you points. So I'm gonna, that will cost me 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab the Burly Butler and replace it with a black.
All right, that's your turn. I will. Oh, what does
I
it
have
do?
Exhausted
What is it?
Preacher. Gain 1 reputation on a 2.
Oh, how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I will play this here for number 4. Well, notice that Tarrant doesn't have henchmen, so I have a free range this time. Whether, you know, he can't like really accuse me of lying. So whether I lie or not, I get $4 here. Let me get this now. And I will activate this one as well, the Cocky Marshall. Again, $4. Woohoo! Now I have money.
Ooh, you have a lot.
Yeah. Then use a sheriff's office ability and do not discard the Scoundrel. Because of this money, and I have exactly $12, and this is the last round, I will use the sheriff's office to spend $12 to steal a safe. Ding, ding, ding. Now, I don't have to get the safe with the marks on it, so I'm going to do YOLO. Maybe I don't like the ones that I've seen. Maybe I don't trust Tarrant. Maybe I want to get a particular thing. Well, whatever. Right. And now
And
that's...
we,
Yep.
discard
No,
this.
it's not. It says do not discard the Scoundrel from the saloon. Remember? This is the effect of the Cocky Marshall. It's not actually my last turn yet. So please put it back. Now I have no money. I'll just get $2. And that's my turn. And then because I use now it's discarded. Sorry, Tarrant.
It is an important little distinction.
Yes, so this is that was the power of Cocky Marshall, and specifically say do not discard a scoundrel from the saloon for using the sheriff's office ability.
Okay, we have the Curious Abomination. After
Wow.
you use the newspaper's ability, scout the top card of any poker deck and shuffle that deck.
Cool.
This is also one which has tech on it, so this was in the base game. We haven't seen that many of them, but some of these Scoundrels have tech on them as well.
Which means it's give you the points at the end of the game.
Alright, I will select my number 3 slot.
Ooh, I will actually put my henchman because I want to trigger this effect. Either gain $3 or gain 1 debt to scout a save.
So yours triggers after I've done all of my actions.
Okay.
So I'll complete mine first. I gain $3. I then immediately spend that $3 to make each opponent lose 1 reputation. And then for my Speedy Undertaker...
Did you spend it? I didn't see you spend it.
I gained it and spent it.
Ah.
And then I gain another 3, which is half the cost of the top one on the discard pile.
It's good money making that one.
Takes me up to 8. Now you get the chance.
Yep. So I will gain 1 debt. Let's grab a random debt. Obviously everything's random. Yoink. And then I would like to scout a save. Let's have a look at this one. Okay. Hang on, I forgot immediately. Okay, that's good. This is not a memory game. That's what I love about this. You know, this one that you can always.
And as we show, there's a lot more text and information on these safes than there were in the basic game as well.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
All right, and now I'll go up to the saloon. I've got $8, and I'm going to spend it all.
Ooh,
So if you remember, my
spender.
scapegoat only triggers if I'm exactly on 0, so I have to be very particular here.
Oh,
I'll get the
very
Mocking
smart.
Innkeeper.
Very smart, Tarrant.
What do we need? A black coloured
Yes.
one. So we got the Lying Jeweler. Comes into play now.
Lying jewels sounds good.
Okay, that's my second turn.
All right, my next turn is to steal a save. Playing that, Tarrant doesn't have henchman again, so number 5. It doesn't actually trigger anything for me, but I will steal this one. Let me have a look again. Okay, that is not good for me, but anyways, I will have to get it. Maybe not. You'll soon find out. And I'll spend $2. Sorry, I'll take $2. From the sheriff's office, this gets discarded. Bye-bye. Oh, this will give you a good option, but you can't do that action anymore, can you?
That one was off for 3.
Yeah.
So we have the Brilliant Gambler comes into play. My turn. All right, plenty to do here. So I'm going to start with my Generous Scapegoat. If at the start of your turn you have $0, gain $3. So I'll get that now. And then discard this card to lose up to 2 debts and free 2 henchmen. So I get some henchmen back.
Very good.
I discard these. Now this is where I finally found out whether this was worth it or not, how many points I was going to lose.
Reputation.
So it was I was only going to lose 1
It's not too
across
bad.
those 2. So not the most efficient use of those, but that's fine.
That's a freebie action anyway.
Yep. All right, then I'm going to play in the 5 slot. Now, a couple of things I can do here. So I can spend $3 with my Burly Butler to make you lose 1 reputation. I can use my Mocking Innkeeper because your previous card was a 5, and this triggers after you play in the same slot as the previous player. Lets me use a Scoundrel from the saloon. I'm going to use the Lying Jeweler, who just gives me a 5. And then I can steal a safe from a site. And I'm going to steal this one that I looked at earlier. And oops, this is a flip when stolen once. This is a combustion engine. At the start of my turn, I can spend $4 to gain 1 reputation from now on. Probably would have been more powerful in a 3-round game, but in any case.
Oh, at the start of the round? Yeah.
In any case, I'll be able to get a little bit out of this one.
A little bit worried now that my debt, it might be higher because you got the 0 and -1. So mine might be higher. The ranges are 0 to -2. So the worst is -2.
All right, and then up here, I'm going to visit a location, so I'll slide these down. And that's replaced with a purple.
Purple,
I'll do
yes.
that in a second.
Yep, I'll do it.
And I'm going to go and visit the newspaper again. I'm going to spend $1. Oops. And gain 1 debt. Sorry, that was $4. Where are we? $1. Gain 1 debt, which is probably going to be a -2, knowing my luck. And I'm going to scout a safe and have a look at it. So let's scout. Well, you didn't pick that up, so it's probably no good. So I'll scout this one.
Not necessarily.
Interesting. I will mark that. And because I scouted a safe, I gain another $2 and steal another one of yours.
Ah,
Make it just a little bit harder.
so sad. Alright, there you go. I can only have 3 saves unless it would specifically say that it doesn't occupy any of your saves. I've seen that before.
Yes.
I think my best play at this stage is playing 2 on 2.
And now that you've got a capability, I'm going to jump in there.
Scout a save at a site, then mark it. So that's not going to be useful to me, but at least this one is either gain $3 or discard this to gain reputation. I'm going to discard this to gain reputation.
Yep, that's a straight point at the end of the game.
Let's put that on top. And then with buying and selling, I can't really... Oh, I can afford to get a lying drawer, but it's not really going... Well, unless if you have something that might combo with a certain scoundrel.
Indeed. So,
But, I will do this instead.
yes, you have a debt to
I
pay.
have a debt to pay. Let's play. I have exactly $3 and I pay it and I get rid of it.
Needed to steal 1 more.
Of what?
If I could have pickpocketed $1 more from you,
Yes,
that
but you didn't.
would have disrupted it.
Ta-da! 1! That's alright.
Nice one. So there you go. You gained 2
bad.
points. That's for a last turn
too
that wasn't
bad.
going to be great. That's a pretty
Yes,
good
yes,
last
yes.
turn.
Okay. So, and now it's Tarrant's last turn. Let me do it for you.
Sure.
Thank you. It is a quick drawing. Prisoner. When hired, use then discard from saloon. Each opponent must either send one of their henchmen to jail or lose 1 reputation.
Ooh, that works. That works well for me, actually.
But this is so bad.
I'm going to play in my 2 slot. There's nothing you can do about it. That's the same slot that you played, so I get to use a scoundrel from the saloon. And
We're going to have a henchman.
I've got 2 options for which one I can do. I can make you lose a reputation here,
Yeah.
or I can lose up to 2 debts with this one.
Okay. So it might be -2 reputation there. But you can only get -1, right? Because of that. But you want to play that, no? You want to spend $4 to
Oh yes,
gain...
sorry. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
Start of my turn, I spend 4 to gain 1 reputation.
Now you don't have a lot of money.
Yep,
But that's a sure way to get reputation.
indeed. So, and I could still go and pay off this debt
That's
with my
true.
final action. So, I will use the quick drawing prisoner. Use then discard from the saloon. Each opponent must either send a henchman to jail or lose 1 reputation.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
After I help you getting reputation, you make me lose 1 reputation.
Yep. And I believe that bit at the top doesn't
when
gets
hired.
discarded. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
You
that's the
just
trigger.
did you just hire it? You just hired it, right?
So I didn't hire it, but you get to ignore that that top requirement when something else says to use it. Then I get to scout a safe. That was fun. And gives me $2 and would have let me steal 1 from you, but you don't have anything I can steal. And I'll also finish off by paying off this final debt, so I will discard this, go to the loan office. You can pay multiple debts at once at the loan office, spend as much money as you want. I will just spend 3 and see what we saved. We saved 1 point there.
Yeah. So do I need to reveal another black one?
Probably not.
Ah, it's already done.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
All right, we resolved the bluffs. So
Nuclear powered engraver. Okay.
this was a bluff.
Yay!
So reputation swaps.
And then
How
this
about
is
you?
this is a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Send to jail. This is a 3. Send to jail.
Very
I did not
disappointing.
use. I did not lose reputation. Huh.
All right, so now we count up our final scores. We flip these over,
Okay.
add up the tech. So this is 6 points, and each matching mark is worth 2 instead of 1. So that's an 8-point tech. This is a 2-point tech with a non-matching mark, so I'm up to 10. I've got nothing here worth points. I lose 1 for reputation, so I go to 9. And I have no debts, so final score of 9.
Very good. Now my turn.
Doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, that's all right. I've got 0. I'm starting off 0.
Yeah.
And then this one here is 4. End of game. If you have a 2 save, is +3. Let's reveal this. There is no 2 save. Unfortunately, I could not find a 2-1. So this is stage 4.
+1 for the mark.
This one for the mark. Sorry, that's 5. This one here, end of game, if you have at least 2 saves with the same value. So this is the reason why I took this, not the other one. It's not crappy, but I just need the same value.
Yep.
+2.
So +9 points on that. So blame me out of the water.
14.
Yeah. Yep.
And then this one is 4. So that's what, 18? I think that's correct. 18.
Yep.
In the total cost of your Scoundrels 30 or higher, which is not, but
Yeah,
that's one.
Scoundrels costs. Yeah.
So 19.
Less. It's more of a 3-round trigger.
Yes.
No change for that. No leftover debts, and you
one
did have
more.
1 tech on
So
there,
20.
So comfortable victory for you there. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And that is 3000 Scoundrels, the Double or Nothing expansion. I believe we've shown basically everything that comes with it except the solo mode. So there is an automa which will play the solo opponent for you.
The save is really good in this one. Can combo each other's saves. There are other saves that I'm just going to show you quickly. If you have at least 4 purple Scoundrels, end of game. If one of your 7 marks is on this, and then this one here. Let's see what's behind door number 5. Cutting Edge Whirly Bird. End of game. 3 or more marks on this save, so it's not useful to me. And then I definitely better off getting this.
Yep.
There is Wireless Switch, end of game. If you do not have a pocket card in your 5 slot, +3. Yeah, what did you hide here?
Spare light coils. So this one, it's 2 points, but it doesn't count towards your 3 safe limits. So pretty good there.
Yeah.
So yeah, adds a bit of extra flexibility and different things that you want to try to do.
Yes, so that is 3000 Scoundrels, almost double or nothing. And hopefully you enjoyed that. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.